Is a psychiatrist and a neurologist. Make some noise, get excited for Dr. Clive Spiegel, everybody. Dr. Clive Spiegel!
Thank you. Good evening, everybody, and thank you for coming. I do appreciate it. Yes, I am a doctor. I am a neurologist and psychiatrist, Dr. Clive Spiegel. You know, what is it with everybody wanting to be a doctor or wanting their children to grow up to be doctors? Oh, Marge, I want my son to grow up to be a nice doctor. What? So he can see 300 patients a day, bill managed care 50 cents a piece, and go home maybe with 150 bucks at the end of the day? What are you, freaking delusional, Grandma? Come on. A doctor makes less than a McDonald's burger flipper today, for crying out loud. Oh, my son is a graduate of Harvard Med School. Oh, he is, really? Well, at that rate, my son is a graduate of the Culinary Institute of America. He owns a Zagat-rated restaurant in downtown Chicago, and he earns $2.5 million a year. So there, huh? All right, M.D. M.D. Maven of Dreck. Right. You know, I have heard just about enough of Dr. Oz. Huh? You all agree with me? I mean, exactly. I mean, who is this uninformed, prissy, ignorant doctor? I mean, the guy's a heart surgeon, and all he talks about is freaking sex, man. I mean, hey, Dr. Wizard of Oz. Were you awake during first-year anatomy class in med school, man? Huh? Since when are your gonads in the middle of your chest, huh? Right. Next on the Dr. Oz Show, we teach you men how to make non-stop love to your wife. Rhythmic ejaculations and non-stop tantric orgasms for you men. Next on our Dr. Oz Show, right after this important word from our sponsor. Right. Try new Dr. Oz brand bullshit. Guaranteed to cure what ails you or your money back. Yeah, right, right. Dr. Oz. You know, what is it about cell phones causing brain cancer, huh? I just don't get it, huh? I mean, if they do, and you know what? The research indicates that they probably do, then how come nobody gives a crap about it? I mean, now you can even buy this device where you can clip your cell phone to your head, hands-free, and walk around with this thing and burn a radiation hole right through your head, for crying out loud. Jeez. You know, there comes a time in life sometimes where it's way, way, way too late to call a doctor. You should be calling an undertaker, for crying out loud. I'll give you a perfect example. Oh, Dr. Clive. Dr. Clive. My dad, he's 101 years old. He's got diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease. He had a stroke. He's got cancer of the pancreas. He's got peripheral vascular disease in the veins in his legs. And wait a minute, sir, calm down. What would you like me to do to help your dad? How about, why don't we go down to the undertaker and pick out the coffin color for him, huh? Right, while we're at it. I mean, crying out loud. You know, I mean, oh, Dr. Clive, Dr. Clive, yes? Could you help me with my diabetes medication and my high blood pressure medication? Look, am I the doctor for the brain and the mind, or am I the doctor for diabetes and your high blood pressure. Well, you went to medical school, didn't you? You should know a little bit about everything. Well, ma'am, you know, it is true. I do know a little bit about everything. One thing I do know for sure is maybe you'd like to help me with your face. You'd like me to help you with your facelift, and maybe you'd like me to do that for you. You know, I certainly know you do need one. And, you know, maybe when I stretch your skin back a little bit, maybe your IQ will grow a few points while you're at it, for crying out loud. Why don't you just go back to the doctor that prescribed the medication for you to ask your questions, huh? You know, I am sick to death of doctors and doctors' offices and these doctors' office co-pays, right? I mean, what is this with these doctors' office co-pays? You know, you go see your doctor and she gives you all the texts in the book and she checks you out and she goes, "Oh, Clive, you're gonna live forever." I'm gonna live forever. Like, you live forever on this goddamn earth, why don't you? So your chest is all puffed out with personal and healthcare pride until you get down the hall to the secretary. That'll be $20 copay for your visit today, Dr. Spiegel, with Dr. Rosenberg. $20 copay? What are you kidding me? You mean my $1,000 a month insurance premium doesn't cover this doctor's office visit? I mean, what did she do for me? She didn't even do anything for me. She didn't even give me a rectal exam, for crying out loud. I would have loved for her to give me a rectal exam now, don't get me wrong, but she didn't even do it. Well, I don't have any cash on me. Bill me for it. 3 months later, Wanda, honey, what's this bill from Dr. Rosenberg's office? Oh, Bill, honey, well, that was the $20 copay. You didn't have any cash on you when you went to see her a few months ago. What? Bill, copay $20? Oh. 6 months later. Call from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Call from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Hello? This is an attempt to collect a debt. What? Any information you give may be used in that purpose. Please hold for the next available debt collection agent. What? For 20 lousy bucks? Yeah, like sue me for it, bitch. You know what the bitch did? She sued me for it. Can you believe that, for crying out loud? That's my time, folks. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for being here.
Dr. Clive Spiegel, everybody. Give it up for him.